Hi everyone and welcome. This is the Adobe Live show, this time live from New York City, actually from the Behance office. Hi Lindsay.
Hey Michael.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You're right, it looks like a daily show on
TV.
Yeah,
we are like doing an official morning show from New York. This is quite the backdrop.
But we have great news, like it's really a special occasion and a special live event, actually today and this week, because we want to celebrate an initiative called IxDD, so we will explain what this is. But today we will be live for 10 hours with amazing guests and covering an amazing topic, which is diversity and inclusion in design. And I see some friends already joining. You see, I see Stacy, Christian, hey Simon.
Simon's already
talking about your
on
stickers. I was expecting that.
Yeah.
Actually, very soon, Simon, we will give away stickers from Adobe Max, the creative conference. In a few weeks.
I don't have one of those.
No one. And we will reveal the stickers during this stream. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Anise. Thanks for joining. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Sarah's on. Hi, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah, for the amazing.
UI kit, and so many other things, tutorials, everything.
The time. Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, this is great. So you are all joining, and we want to take the time during this introduction for 25 minutes to really explain what's going on today.
It's a big day.
And this is a project where Lindsay has super involved in this project, so we are very lucky to have her with us, so she will give you all the details. So maybe first we can cover the schedule to understand the structure of today. So this week, but especially today on Adobe Live. So we are now introducing what's happening, and we will talk about inclusive design. You will understand why. Then you will interview Kat Small.
I will.
Another interview, Liz Jackson and Shannon Finnegan, who is an artist. The Daily Creative Challenge with Marissa, if you are participating in the IxDD Creative Challenge, this is still happening today. And then Kevin Lee will be designing in XD for 2 hours an experience. Then I will interview George I, who is the founder of the Grey Good Studio. And we have Megan Sarson designing for 2 hours, and Amelia and Sharon, they will also be designing in XD for 2 hours.
They're great.
So maybe you've noticed, like, on this slide it's great. You see Kevin, Megan, and Amelia and Sharon. They will be back tomorrow and on Thursday. So we will come back to the classic Adobe Live format with designers working and sharing their creative process and answering all your questions. But today you see there are nice additions with these interviews, but all under the same theme, which is diversity and inclusion in design. So why? We will explain it now, so maybe we can share my screen, because this is a special day. This is the IxDD, the World Interaction Design Day. It is happening today all around the world, and maybe you can explain what this is and what's going on.
Yeah, so World Interaction Design Day is one day a year which brings all interaction designers together as a united global community in order to really show the impact of interaction design on the human condition. The real aim of this day is, to have a whole bunch of events and activities that drive conversation and have a long-lasting impact and outcome on sort of the dialogues that take place. So I know, we have events happening in over 37 countries. There's 90 events.
Wow.
So we partnered with the IxDA, and for those of you who aren't familiar,
what is it?
So the IxDA is the Interaction Design Association. They're the largest association dedicated to interaction design. They have over 100,000 members in 200 groups around the globe.
Oh, here it is. So that's the logo.
Yeah, that's IxDA. They have local groups everywhere. Many of these groups are hosting events today, and you can find them all on the website. Many of them are sold out at this point, which is a fantastic thing, but for those of you who haven't found an event to attend, you're doing the right thing by tuning in here. Otherwise, take a look. Maybe there's still a chance that you can sneak in.
So it's a worldwide initiative, and that's why also we wanted to add this live component. So anyone can join. Maybe you don't have an IxDD group, in your region or an event happening. So at least you will have amazing speakers today covering this topic.
It's true.
So also there is a committee, I see.
Yeah,
I recognize some names.
I also have to give a quick shout out to some of our other supporters too. We have the AIGA, Creative Mornings,
Ladies.UX,
and then SODA, the Society of Digital Agency. So we've been really lucky to have all of their support and getting the word out to the community. So we've really reached beyond just the IxDA community, and really proud and excited to be part of this. We do have a global community too of about 30 members, and their support has been fantastic as well.
Okay. So maybe you want to cover or just give us a few information about the theme. So all these groups, all these designers all around the world, they will meet today to talk about diversity and inclusion in design. So, so D&I, diversity and inclusion, is a theme that, like a global theme, I would say, that we cover in all industries, and we tend to be more and more sensitive about it in all industries and talk about it. I think this is the best way, it's just to have a discussion about it. But what is your take on diversity and inclusion in design, which is our industry?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I want to give a shout out to the chat and everybody tuning in. We'd love to hear from you. Like, what does diversity and inclusion in design mean to you? Hashtag IxDD if you're going to share. But really, I mean, I think there has been no better time to address a topic like diversity and inclusion in design. We know it's important to our success, both like as designers and as just basically humans. You know, the world is in an interesting place right now. It's quite polarized, you know, both by real and imaginary borders, and, you know, design truly should be the opposite of that. You know, design is about solving problems and improving lives. And the thing with diversity and inclusion and taking that into account in your design and in your work is we know that that leads to better outcomes and better products. You don't get sort of diverse and inclusive products if you don't have a diverse team. So hopefully,
to start with,
so hopefully with some of the events and activities we're having, we're pushing towards having, you know, more diverse and inclusive teams creating products really truly for everyone.
It's also the birthday of Paul Alvarez. So
happy birthday, Paul.
We'll celebrate your birthday, Paul, and also diversity and inclusion in design
so much
today.
To celebrate. It's good.
Okay, so you produced also a very cool video. I really love this video, and because a lot of designers actually are speaking and they share what is their mission or intent, you know, when it comes to D&I. So yeah, I guess we can play the video and talk about it right after.
Cool.
Communities who may not be seen, and I design for justice.
I design to make my community a better place.
And I design for change.
I design for culture.
I do design for people, exclusively humans.
And I design for effective solutions and better experiences.
So more people like me have a seat at the table.
Access to information. The self-confidence. I design for communities who may not be seen. And I design for justice.
Join us for Interaction Design Day.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Come join us.
See you there.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, it's great to see all these designers, you know, sharing the excitement about this day. And yeah, we actually have some people in the chat. I see Mirek, who says that he will attend one of this user group or like just a meeting this evening, tonight. So yeah, this is great.
I think that's one of the AIGA groups actually in upstate New York. We have a few events happening there that we're supporting, so it's great.
Hi Jürgen, thanks for joining. I see more and more faces, so this is great.
So good.
Yeah, maybe we can actually check at the top some events, you know, what's happening around the world, and then I will give you more details about what's happening today on Behance. And again, thanks for joining and watching. So these are, how many countries you said?
So I haven't done a final tally, but the last time I checked, there was over 37 countries around the world.
Okay.
So we have 3 events happening just in Manhattan, including this one, because I like to consider this an event. It's pretty extensive, and while we're online, it's still an event. You know, in Amsterdam, the ladies at UX are hosting an event tackling understanding cultural difference in design. In my hometown of Toronto, woo woo, they're doing an evening event with a bunch of different speakers, including Fry Medzima, who's talking about cultural bias in design. In Singapore, they're doing a talk to challenge our understanding of what disability in design means.
Which is something we will cover today with Liz Jackson.
Liz Jackson, oh man.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's just, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
And then we have a couple creative jams happening too on the theme.
Yeah, I see that. In Vancouver, I see one.
And Montreal.
And Montreal.
Montreal, yeah.
Everything in Canada, I mean, it's not...
They're both in Canada, yeah.
I know, yeah. You are behind
I didn't
this
have an
project
influence on this, I swear, I swear. But yeah, we should actually, like, the creative jams are amazing. If you guys haven't checked out creative jams, those happen pretty regularly, not just for World Interaction Design Day.
Yeah, it's a good point. So the website is adobecreativejams.com.
Yep.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Chrome.
Chrome
it's
is giving...
a URL. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay,
it's
not happening.
Thank you, Chrome.
So for the creative jams, basically, it's like an evening event. Yeah. There's speakers. There's a design challenge.
It's and a theme also.
Oh, is a theme. This year we know what it is. Or today, sorry.
Today we know.
Today, not this year.
But usually, you just you have teams of designers, and we unveil a theme, and you have about 2 hours to design an experience using IxDD. And then you present it on stage. But as you are designing, there are like amazing speakers on stage. And also it's a great way to meet with your local community of designers, which is not that easy. Like we all have connections with social networks on Behance, but then it's really a great opportunity just to meet your peers. So if you visit adobecreativejams.com, you can check if there is a creative jam in your region. But today I'm super excited to see that there are like 2 happening the same day and on the same theme. It's something that I started in Paris. It was the first one was in November 2013. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Long time already. Huh?
It has been a long time. But yeah, there's tons happening every month all across North America, at least for now.
Yeah, the US, Germany, and some in Europe, and in Japan.
Oh, also. Really? Yeah. Okay. See, Michael knows all the things. Yeah. That's great. So. Yeah,
I was checking, and there is the link to this website, about today. So make sure, maybe it's not too late. So check if there is maybe an event in your region, and it would be a great opportunity to meet other designers and meet amazing speakers. So. Because
people still really meet in real life, you know.
Yeah,
and
it happens.
It's great for networking opportunities and to learn something new. We also have a ton of resources on the website too. You can go check those out. There's a bunch of social graphics if you want to share your excitement around the day. I think hosting an event at this point is probably too late, but you could always grab some of your colleagues. We're going to be streaming all day. If you guys want to, throw on the stream in your cafeteria or something. Get everyone involved. We actually have 20+ lunch and learns happening around this theme today. So yeah, that's part of the 90 events. So
that's huge.
Yeah, it's really great. It's really great.
And also to celebrate this day, we are doing, so it's a classic on the Adobe Live show. It's called Chat and Win. And usually we have a countdown. So you can anticipate, when we will do the Chat and Win. But not today. Okay, so today randomly during every hour, actually, each hour there will be a Chat and Win. So how does it work? When you will see the fireworks and the Chat and Win video, then you have to be active in the chat. And today we want you to type in the chat diversity, and we will randomly pick someone every hour, and then we will give you a prize. So I'm checking on the prize today. I know it's like an amazing notebook, but I will give you more details. Yeah, so it's also a prize in partnership with Moo. Do you know Moo?
I know Moo.
Yeah,
they have the nicest business cards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're partnering with them this week. If you want to print your custom business card with amazing paper, beautiful ink, color on the edge. I mean, it's really like so good, like first class assets for designers.
I'm gonna have to get one of your cards after this, just to be sure, you know.
I mean, it's a pretty good deal.
Nice.
So, okay, so let's see if you understood how it works. But basically, when you will see the fireworks in the chat and win video, you have to type diversity in the chat. Okay. Okay. Let's see if you understood how it works. So maybe we can play the video of chat. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, it's nice to see Maurice in the chat. Hey.
Marisa is in the chat?
No, Maurice Cherry.
Maurice.
Yeah, we actually plugged his latest episode of the podcast because he's with Revision Path and does a podcast, and their episode is in celebration of World Interaction Design Day, so you should check that out.
Yeah, I see Ariana in the chat. I see Shakespeare in the chat. Thanks for watching, Shakespeare. Thanks for coming back just for us. I see. Yeah, I think you got it. Like
I think they understand.
Anika, diversity. So yeah, so today we are giving like very amazing Moo notebooks, and we will display the name at some point of someone that has been randomly picked. We have a script, you know, that picks can pick someone in the chat, and we will display the name. Then we send you a private message on Behance, and you will get the notebook. So.
Awesome.
This is great.
That is great.
And this is the first chat and win of the day, you know, so I guess the system is still warming up, you know, to display the name and stuff, but yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. This is coming at some point. Here we go. You want to read the name?
Alexander Orlov.
Yeah, congratulations, Alexander Orlov. You are the first
winner.
The first user of the day who will get the Moo notebook. So stay tuned because every hour randomly can happen at any time. Actually, it will happen during your interview of Cat's-Ball. So be ready when you see the fireworks, and if you see diversity everywhere in the chat, you're like, oh, okay, I understand what's going on.
Yes.
Cool. So maybe we can play the schedule one more time, and I will give you more details about what's happening today. Okay, right. So this is the introduction right now, and after you will welcome Kat Small. She's based in New York. Okay, so she should be in the office already, and we'll start the interview in about 12 minutes. Then Sarah Stewart, classic host of Adobe Live, will interview Liz Jackson, who is also the girl with the purple cane, and Shannon Finnegan, an artist. We will have the Daily Creative Challenge, and we welcome Kevin Lee. So maybe you know Kevin. He was a guest on Adobe Live. He's amazing UX designer from San Diego. George I will interview him at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Then Megan Sorenson, she will work on an experience for Countable, which is a kind of marketplace. I mean, they build relationships between small and medium businesses here and in Africa. And Amelia and Sharon, actually we saw in the video teaser some footage of the Creative Jam in New York.
Yeah. And
they won the Creative Jam.
They did.
Designing an experience called All Ears about giving a voice to women in our industry.
In the workplace, yeah.
And they will keep working on that, so that would be good. So if we switch back to my screen, we can check, okay, so who's coming? So you will interview Kat Small. Mm-hmm. I love her website because
I know.
She does so many things. So
yes.
Not only she's a UX designer, but she's also a developer. She's a game designer and game developer.
She's a huge community advocate too.
Yeah, she's a speaker on several conferences, a writer. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
She is really awesome. We're very lucky to have her. And she will speak actually how to include diversity in your design, and also how you can have a better like social impact with what you're designing. Like this game, like I love this game, you know, Breakup Squad. It's about like when you have two friends. You know this game?
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. Like you have two friends and they just broke up, and you learn that they go to the same party. So the other friends, you can like separate them and gather other people so they don't meet during the party. But then she has an interesting take on this game because she's using neutral gender names. Like she really paid attention actually to diversity and inclusion, like just designing this game. Mm-hmm. So yeah, are you excited?
Very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Kat's like one of those names that we actually don't know each other in person. We've encountered each other in work several times, and
I'm sure.
And also, you know, I feel like she's been at so many conferences and spoke at so many places that I've been to. But I'm really excited to connect with her and really pick her brain about things. So it should be good.
And yeah, and you love the pixel art, like retro design that she's using for Breakup Squad. Yeah. And she worked on for SoundCloud. I think today she works for Etsy. Yeah, which is one of my favorite websites. So yeah, I mean, it would be great to share this experience because, as you said, she's also an advocate of D&I inside the company. So it would be also it could be something interesting for you, like if you work in an agency or even in a big company. How can you become an advocate of having more diversity and inclusion in the workspace?
100%.
Then we will, Sarah Stewart will interview Liz Jackson, so the girl with a purple cane, who is also a great writer, a great speaker. She's the founder of the Disabled List. I will talk about it. This is just one of the most amazing projects I've seen. And today she will also speak about an idea that she had, which is called the Luminastic. And I think she has exciting news for us. But you can check this video, but basically she's trying to shift the perception of disabled people in the city to show that they also have a lot of power. And maybe if you add like light, you know, like if they produce light and if it's connected to their heart, it will show that being disabled also like bring power and emotion to the city. So first, that was her original project, you know, like on the wheels.
Yeah.
But then, like, she's wearing a can, so she designed like a real product, which is like a cane connected to her heartbeat. You see?
It's fantastic.
And then it shows her emotion in the city, and also it's a great way to drive conversations, I guess. So she will talk about this and also about the Disabled List, which is a group like so what they do is that they advocate, to shift the disability narrative, so to also show like the power they have and what they can bring, especially in the design industry.
Right.
And what I love is that they also encourage people with disabilities to become designers. And
they have a list of folks on, like it's actually a list of designers too, right?
And during the interview, she will give some shout outs. Okay. So you will actually discover designers from this list and what they create. And this is awesome. We're very lucky to have Liz with us. And we asked Liz, do you want to come with someone? You know, like, and then she would come with Shannon Finnegan, who is an artist based in Brooklyn, I think. And you will discover her work. Like this is amazing. Like this was part of a museum with 8 floors, but it's a very old building, so there is no elevator and stuff. So what she did is that she designed an experience on the first floor for people who basically cannot climb the stairs, you know, and creating a special typeface. This is the self-portrait project also that she will speak about, and this is just a great first. Graphic design
it's a beautiful
work.
Space too.
Beautiful cool. Space, but then it speaks to like such a great message, you know. And yeah, I mean, she will present her work. You will see it's amazing. So it's coming right after the interview of Kat Small. So Kat will start the interview in about 5 minutes, and then we will welcome Liz and Shannon 1 hour after. Kevin Lee, so Kevin, he will work on design actually an experience over 3 days, starting from scratch, and he wants to find a way, it's an amazing app, it's called Come Out, and it's for the LGBTQ community. You know, when you move to a new city and it's hard, you know, to build a network and to find people in your community, and maybe you can be a little bit shy about it. So it says come out to actually go also come outside your home, you know.
Get out there, connect with people.
Yes.
Right.
So
it's kind of a fun play on words there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's creative.
We like puns. We like puns. Also, I know that
pun.
our friends at Adobe Live, we all like a good pun.
We do like a good pun.
We have Jan Erik in the chat, I see, who is the king of puns.
King of puns, great.
And then George, so I will interview George, amazing story. So he's the founder of Greater Good Studio. He was working for IDEO for 7 years as a big art director, and then realized that he didn't have really a word, like a say on which project he should work on. So he created this studio and only picks projects that have a positive impact on the community, a positive social impact.
Yeah.
And he will talk, we'll discuss with George about about power, you know, and
it's possibly, you know, I think I saw a talk he's done before, and he basically talked about how the designer's greatest weakness could be the fact that design school doesn't educate you on.
He's also a teacher.
Right. Okay.
School,
Perfect.
Is,
So maybe he's solving the problem. It doesn't educate you on power dynamics and the impact of the decisions you're making, both within the client-designer relationships as well as the user client / designer relationship. So it's pretty incredible.
I think it will be an amazing interview. I see some people exciting to see Kat in the chat.
Yeah.
She's here.
She's here.
She's in front of me.
Yeah. The worst part about this is nobody's going to see the amazing shoes she's wearing. I mean,
we can do something with this.
I know we might have to show these off.
Then we will welcome Megan. She works for Countable. She will actually add an extension like an e-commerce to this platform that connecting Africa and small businesses. And hey, this is Shannon and Amelia. They won the Creative Jam and they will continue their project. They won the Creative Jam in New York. Actually, it's called All Ears.
Yeah.
And it will actually become a real application. So they're working on it.
So great.
Okay, so I hope you got excited for this amazing day that we're just starting from New York. Thanks, Lindsay, again, for this
of course.
And participating in this amazing worldwide project. And
a huge thanks to the Adobe Live team for supporting World Interaction Design Day. It's great.
It's awesome. We're super excited. And we will just have a short transition, and you will welcome Kat for the interview.
I'll be back
Sounds
in
good?
2 minutes.
Okay, stay tuned. Be back in 2 minutes.